It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Isaac Poad. I like the name of this brewery, Isaac Poad. This is their New York American Pale Ale, coming in at 4.2% ABV. If you have a look at the little badge at the bottom, if it'll zoom in, it says Made in Yorkshire. Proud of that, they are. You know, I think the very best beer of the UK comes out of Yorkshire. I don't think there's any kind of shadow of a doubt there. Such a fantastic place to, if you want to work in beer, of course, if you want to drink beer, if you want to work in the industry, I would say Yorkshire gravitates people to that area because it's such a great, it really is, for the UK, Yorkshire is beer central. I love going to Yorkshire. I can't wait to go back. So we have a 500ml bottle, 4.2% ABV. Ignore the condensation. The beer's been out of the fridge a good half an hour. It's just condensation with the warm air around us. I'm reviewing this at in the height of summer 2022. Black bottle cap. Let's get this beer out then into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. I'm going to use a larger glass actually. So I've had a couple of the Isaac Poad beers in the past. I do remember enjoying them. I like the fact that they're still using a bottle. It's an American Pale Ale in a bottle. Everything's in cans these days. As much as I love a can, as much as I love all of the branding in the cans, on the cans, should I say, there's something about a bottle that, I mean, because everybody's gravitated towards cans now. I got 3 cans in front of me now, one from Moore, one from Green Duck, one from North Brewing Company. They're everywhere. If I look around my kitchen, my bar out there, there's cans everywhere. It's nice to see something slightly traditional. I do like a bottle. I do. So this beer was kindly sent to us by our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Check the link in the description box for their website, beersofeurope.co.uk. You can literally get beers from all over the world from their website. Literally all over the world. I've had beers from Mexico, Chile, of course America, Canada, Australia, all over the world, all over Europe, Germany, Belgium, Czech Republic, France, Spain. Fantastic company for world beer. So if you've been on holiday or if you've worked away and you were drinking something that you really enjoyed whilst you were away and you're craving for it in the UK, check out beersofeurope.co.uk. You might find they got it. Link in the description down below. On with the beer review then. We got a 1 finger white head. Good levels of slow moving carbonation. It's a straw coloured beer that it's even condensated my glass. Is it hazy? It's slightly unfiltered. That's where I would go with this. A slightly unfiltered beer. Let's get the aroma then. American Pale Ale. The hops are not jumping out the glass at me. It's got more of a light, wafer, crisp malt aroma to it. There are kind of lingering grapefruits, maybe a bit of orange peel going on. It smells like it's going to be really, really refreshing. 4.2% ABV then. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Beautiful. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. But it's a golden ale, without a shadow of a doubt. For me, on a personal level, this is definitely golden ale territory. It's terrific. What I'm really loving about this beer, I'm a bit IPA'd out at the moment. I'm going to be perfectly honest with everybody. I've drunk so many IPAs over the last few years that I'm almost kind of looking for something different now. I'm looking for something, well, I am looking for something different. It's nice to get something crispy and malty like this. You really can taste that wafer crisp malt taste in here, and it's an absolute breath of fresh air from like, I would say 8 out of the 10 beers that I review on this channel are IPAs, easily. I know it's because the majority of my viewers drink and love IPA. I totally understand that. First and foremost, you've got to understand your audience. I totally understand my audience. I totally understand you guys love IPA. But on a personal level, I mean, even if you're you guys are a little bit kind of IPA'd out yourselves, try something like this. It's light, wafer, biscuity. Oh, it's beautifully balanced. I could drink pints of this. I could drink pint after pint after pint of this. Definitely a golden ale. It's definitely not an American pale ale. It's just not hoppy enough. There's a little kind of twinge of bitterness on the back end, but this is more about, there's a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of orange peel, but this is all about the striking, light, crispy, wafer-like malts coming through. It's an absolute joy. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. This is in your deck chair, in the sun, little bit of music on. I know I say this quite a lot, but it's one of the things I like to do. Light the barbecue and just enjoy. In terms of hoppiness, I'm gonna say it's definitely a grapefruit stroke orange peel. It's like pithy orange. It's like you're chewing on peels rather than like a juicy tangerine flavour coming through. It's interesting though, it really is interesting. I've always been a fan of this brewery's beers. Isaac Poad. In 1863, Isaac Poad set up in business, sourcing the finest ingredients for brewers and distillers. We now use this experience to produce a range of award-winning beer and gin from locally grown all-natural products. Cheers. An American pale ale crafted in the Old York. Oh, right, okay. A mixture of American and English hops overlaying a base of Yorkshire-grown Maris Otter malt, citrus and floral hop notes with a Moorish bitter finish, refreshing and quaffable. Ingredients are barley, oats, hops, yeast and water. Contains gluten. Not really much else I can say, I suppose. I've enjoyed the bottle. I've enjoyed a bottle of traditional British beer. I've said this on the channel quite a lot actually recently. I'm going into the supermarket now. I've gravitated more towards the bottled beers again. And I think that's because I'm slightly IPA'd out. I've just drunk so many IPAs. I just need a little bit of a break from the IPAs. And what I found from like supermarket craft beer, supermarket cans is that the IPAs all have hit a kind of a level, like a good enough level that people are willing to pay for and accept. And it's like some of these brewers are not looking to kind of hit boundaries or not break any boundaries, should I say now. It's like they've hit this acceptable level of producing a certain style of IPA for the supermarket. And that's led me to my eyes to turn to the left, usually to the left, and look at the bottles, the glass bottles that are in the supermarkets again. I've really enjoyed some of the more traditional bottled beers in 2022. To the point where I'm absolutely loving this. I'm absolutely loving the light, crisp, wafer, biscuity malt flavours in the beer. Yeah, it's good. I like that. Nice carbonation, pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of the flavours. I like it enough. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.